let's get started on our journey on how to use the pendulum. First, I would like to remind you of this little booklet. It just costs $6, and it tells you some stories about how Hanna learned how to dowse. It is a simple book, and it has a lot of lists in it and dowsing exercises that would probably help you. So before we get started on using the book, let me just tell you about the basics of yes or no dowsing. First of all, the American Dowsing Association says forward and backwards like that should be your yes, and side to side should be your no, like that. Let me straighten out my little pendulum to make it a little bit easier to see. So what you want to do is program your subconscious mind so that it will give you answers that you can see. To program your yes, or what you want your yes to be, is to take your middle finger of your left hand, if you're right-handed, and put it in front of you across your body, and tell it, hold the pendulum over it, and tell the pendulum that this is what you want your yes to be. Forward and backwards. All right? So if it doesn't work like that, for me it works automatically, but it takes a while to learn to teach or to train the subconscious mind to move the pendulum like that. And believe me, I am not making it work at all. I am not consciously doing anything. It just works that way. And in order to get started on that, I had to train it. I had to actually say, this is my yes, this is my yes, this is my yes. And then you stop and say, show me my yes, show me my yes. And it will, after 2 or 3 times, automatically show you what your yes is. And if it quits in any way or stops, program it. This is my yes, this is my yes, this is my yes. Now show me my yes. You notice that on the pendulum, I'm holding it with my right hand, which is my dominant hand, with the thumb, the first finger, and the middle finger somewhere on the pendulum. That is usually a good idea because the thumb is your neutral, your pointer finger is your negative, and your middle finger is your positive. You notice how it just keeps going. That's how I've programmed it. Now to program your negative, what you do is take your pointer finger and again point it in the same direction across your body, and you ask, show me my negative. And you notice how it goes side to side. That is, if you do not have a negative yet, that is the best way to train your subconscious mind. And if it doesn't work, you just make it work. This is my no, this is my no, this is my no. Stop it. Show me my no. Show me my no. And again, after a while, and it won't take that long a practice, it will become so normal that you will not have to do anything except ask a question, a yes or no question. And it will go side to side for a no, and forward and backwards for a yes. The thumb is considered to be neutral, and it usually slows down drastically to sort of nothing at that point. So again, the primary thing that you need to do is to practice your yeses and nos. And the easiest way to practice it is to get a list and ask yes or no on each question. In this little pendulum book, there is a list of emotions. You notice that list. There is anger and depression, difficulty dealing with people, all types of things, fear that you might have, jealousy, hatred. These are the primary emotional issues that most human beings have. So what you want to do is ask the question, do I have anger in my body or in my energy systems at this point? And I get a yes. So the next one, a no. The next one down is depression. Do I have depression in my energy bodies? No, not right now. I seem to be in good shape. So you go through every line of that list. Ask a yes or a no. Do I have any fear? Let's go down to that. Oh, good. I think I got rid of that. I was a little bit fearful the other day about making this tape, but I think I've gotten around that. So this is an amazing little list of emotions, and once you have identified, for example, that you have anger, you might want to just think about it. Where does this come from? Because an emotion like that can really, really affect your health. So again, let us just practice our yes or no's, and the best way to do that is through a list. And as I said, this pendulum book is an amazing little book with all types of practice sessions that will help you. Thank you.